Guys, I hope you can see me. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. This is Nina, and I wanted to talk to you about something that's so amazing and something that's so encouraging. I hope it really blesses you. I wanted to tell you this: don't discredit your wiring, evaluate where you're plugged in. In other words, don't think that what you possess and who you are isn't something. Don't think that you can't make money. Don't think that you can't produce. A lot of times when we're looking at these LinkedIn articles, and I love LinkedIn, so don't get me wrong, or Twitter feeds, or different social media feeds, or even just blogs and posts, we look at the 15 top skills in demand for the next 2 years or 20 years. And we read those and we're like, where do I fit in? And that isn't me. And it's discouraging and it can feel a little bit heart wrenching, like, oh. So we're like, where do we fit in? So we automatically doubt ourselves. We stop projecting our value. We stop showing people what we're working with, and we kind of hit the back corner. Don't do that. It's not necessarily your wiring, it's where you're plugged in. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for developing our assets and growing and building on our skills. But there is somebody who needs you. There is someone with a budget with your name on it. And it may be the way you're packaging your abilities. That may be what you need to address. But giving up on your wiring, thinking you have nothing to offer, thinking that you have no value, you're bananas if you think that. You're crazy, loco, cuckoo if you think that. For years, I was like, man, even now when I look at some of my journals from when I was younger, I was surprised to see how much passion I had for customer service and for diffusing. I don't know what it was about diffusing pissed off people. It was like a contest for me. I got to see if I can do it. And I always discredited that wiring because when I would get a job, the benefits and the description would sound so amazing, but the pay was always low. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm multilingual, a lot of times it may be like, okay, yeah, we can pay you a little bit more. But even then, it was a limit to that because I was only so fluent. And not only that, I wasn't certified. So people tried to leverage that for their own good while I stood out in the cold. So I gave up on my ability to shine in that area for years. And then I started realizing something, that now there was a shift. Books like People Over Profit, Go Giver, those sort of books started cultivating within people the desire to really seek after skills that I possess. And now I find myself being called on for opportunities to engage, to write, to create, to do things that I love to do in a way that I love to do them. But that wouldn't have happened had I just forfeited altogether. So keep yourself, your head in the game, and realize that you might want to evaluate where you're serving, where you're linked up, who you're connected to, what organization or company you're a part of. And you may want to reevaluate what they value. And you may say to yourself, it's not that I have nothing to offer. It's just they don't value my value. So versus me getting discouraged or quitting, how can I re-strategize? How can I look at who does need what I have? Who is willing to pay for what I possess? Who does value my value? And start to connect with those people and listen to them. Engage them. Talk to them. Hear their hearts. Hear their frustrations. Hear their concerns. Hear the things that make them tick and the things that make them laugh and chuckle. And then start to pair and think, oh, snap, that's me. That's my wiring. I'm a perfect fit. And then realize something, that no matter what the trends say, no matter what the news say, we know that you can't always trust everything you hear and read and see. So take it with a grain of salt, press forward, and know that you are somebody and that there is somebody with a budget with your name and your specialty on it. Be blessed, guys. That's my time. I hope you'll subscribe, and I hope you'll share this video. You never know who you're engaging with, who you're connected with, and who's in your network who's discouraged, who feels defeated, who feels like throwing in the towel of life because they feel like I'm not technical, or I'm not this mathematical genius, or I have no engineering skills, or all these great tools and big data things that people value. That's not me. Evaluate. Do I need to go to school? And if I need to go to school, what is going to work with me and what I already love? Don't go to school for something you don't love. But if it's going to sharpen you, then go for it. But if you're just doing it to go with what they say, don't do it. Enjoy your wiring. Plug into the right environment. Find your fit. Be blessed. Bye.